Where are you going? Let's wait, let's wait.
Alright, I'm coming on
David's
now.
happy. David's not happy.
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Aside from the David.
You two wait, yeah? Proceed, Johnny, wait.
I've got engine problem.
The fuck? What the fuck are you singing?
Arab music.
Right, McDonald up, get out of the way, come towards you.
So Zyra.
Yanni, if you fucking destroy
Johnny, proceed, I thought you were waiting for me, man. Move,
I
come
will
on.
dox your full government name.
McDonald up, get out of the way from him. McDonald up, get out of the way!
No, he's not. Stay ahead of him.
Yeah. What's that? Prestige, why are you parked there?
I want to let everyone pass, because I've got nothing to win.
You got no... Oh my god. Jamie, come back here!
Sorry, I fell for the rage bait.
You can't take me out.
Oh my god!
What? Zyra's going up behind you on a fast
No, I
lap.
haven't even got damage yet. No one's even damaged me.
So I was on that move.
No, he's not.
I did, bro. I
Why
saw
did
it. Destroy.
Jamie, you scared the fucking life out of me. Oh my god, just... What did you do?
Validation. Surely. No, I invalidated. No, I invalidated.
Skirt!
It's not turning, it's shit.
What'd you call Ferrari?
Oh my
god! Oh my... I'm a ticket. Oh my god.
Oh, can everyone just retire?
To the hell, the only way to keep it at a distance. That's when I listen. Music is the reason why I stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. That's when I need tunes to keep them living, like someone's listening. I see the signs when I seek for the lights. I know it's bad when I forget myself. Lately music's been my self-reminder. Music is the reason why I stay. I think I need a break. Don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really bring takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You opened up my scars. I think I need a I think I need a break. Don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You opened up my scars. I think I need a break. Don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You opened up my scars. I think I need a break. Don't care how long it takes. You know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You opened up my scars. I think I need a I know it's bad, but I can't help myself. When I feel sad, I escape from my sense. Lately music's been my reminiscence. That's when I listen. I know it's bad that I can't help myself. When I get mad, I set fire to the hell. The only way to keep it at a distance, that's when I listen. Music is the reason why I stay, stay, stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason, the music is the reason why I stay. I feel alive, I feel alive, I feel alive. The music is the reason, the music is the reason why I I feel alive, I feel alive. The music is the reason. I see the signs when I stay in my shell. As soon as I'm sad, I tend to build a fence. That's when I need tunes to keep on living, like someone's listening. I see the signs when I seek for the lights. I know it's bad when I forget myself. Lately music's been my self-reminder, my self-reminder. Music is the reason why I stay. Melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason, the music is the reason why I stay.
Hello, hello. Sorry everybody, we had a lot of technical issues just before this race, but we are here and we are watching the first VRL X Speediots preseason testing, which is in Silverstone this time. Hope that... Oh. My guy is testing the off-road skills of this Formula 1 car. I mean, it might be more than the preseason testing, but it is qualifying one, which will be a short qualifying format. So yeah. That is it for now. And I gotta do something about when I click off the game. It doesn't just put on the exit screen. But as you can see, currently leading the pack is Pizza Amazing, followed by Zebra Gamer 89. I know you're not used to these names. We are traditionally using real-life names at Speediots Racing, but as this is not mainly our league, these rules don't apply here. Hopefully next season we can try and change something, but for now it's just a fun series to join. As you can see from the preseason testing already, multiple cars have went into the pit, but still some of them are out, just like Mackie J's McLaren. He hasn't set a lap time yet, but he jumps straight to P2 in Q1. A lot of drivers haven't joined yet, they are still out in the lobby, but hopefully we can get most of them to join. A lot of people like the grass. Sorry, they asked me to put my streaming link in Twitch channel. So now I'll be reading comments on my tablet again, because it seems like UI doesn't want to do what I want to do. So it's quite surprising to see probably cars have equal power, and they are equalized just as in most multiplayer lobbies. But it's still amazing to see an Aston Martin at the front. Hopefully it will happen in the 2026 season actually, as Adrian Newey is the new team principal of Aston Martin. Probably he can manage the car design now. Interesting cornering strategies. Oh, one of the McLarens are on the track. Thank God they noticed in time that they should be out of the way. But it seems like Pizza Amazing is on another flying lap. He kind of cut the corner. There are a lot of yellow flags. I think he's mainly just testing the waters, see how everything is, because this preseason testing also includes a short race, or a medium race, sorry, medium length race, which I'll be quite excited about, as I haven't commentated Formula 1 racing yet as of now. And I'm really interested to see what this game can provide. I think Silverstone is one of the laser scan tracks in the new F1 25 game. But you will need to know about this championship, that this isn't mainly Speediots run. Drivers are still signing up on the Speediots grid, but most of the server management and community management will happen in the VRL Discord community. So if you want to join, please join our Discord server and theirs as well, so that you don't miss any of of the new events that we post, maybe together, maybe without, like being together. So let's take a look at some other people racing in the league. And so yeah, let's take a look at some other people racing in the league. The league, 75. For some reason. And I hear that the volume shall be adjusted. And Zebra Gamer 89, who was in second place not too far, or not so long ago, he is currently taking pole position. Just a few minutes left in qualifying. While Mackie is doing some donuts. Prestige Cactus, the co-owner of the league, is also here in P5. Again, trying to set a fastest lap. He's currently on his out lap. And sorry for the technical issues again. Probably my voice is a bit too loud now. Yes. So, hopefully now the voice settings should be quite fine. So currently riding with Prestige Cactus, just a few tenths of a second off of Mackie G and Zero. He manages to get a proper lap in. Might just be able to overtake both of them. It's 4 tenths of a second difference, but I don't think he has multiple tries. Now he starts his qualifying lap. A beautiful entry into turn 1. Without lifting, kind of breaks late into one of the corners, possibly damaging his front tires. But it might just be the F1 game that's messing with our vision. So currently on the back straight, half of the lap done. Beautiful entry into here as well. It's amazing to see that in these Formula cars you don't even need to lift, unlike in GT cars. In GT cars, this section of the track is absolutely tricky. Into Meggetts and Becketts, you have to be really on point with your braking because you can easily apply a bit too much brake and then lose a lot of lap time. Now coming through the chicanes of the last corners. And also, difference to the GT3s is that this is the start and finish line, and Prestige Cactus actually manages to take P3 and overtake both Naki J and Zero. But as a few years ago, here as well, Red Bull is dominating. Zebra Gamer 89 doesn't seem concerned with his lap time with only 2.5 minutes left in this qualifying. Still have to learn the broadcast controls. We are trying a lot of new simulators this year, and it's hard to get used to, you know, how we should do a lot of things. So current lap time of Prestige Cactus is looking pretty good so far. But I don't think this will be enough for a new fastest lap, as he's already at 1:26. Making a lot of mistakes, but I think this was another cool down lap before his last qualifying lap, which he starts right now. And I was wrong. Let's see who else is still qualifying. Oh, it seems like Pizza Amazing 44 takes pole position once again. Just 1/10 of a second ahead of Zebra Gamer 89. He seemed to have left to the lobby, and it doesn't seem like Zebra Gamer can make another fastest lap as his full front wing is broken off. And Cyro, last minute, with his Mercedes AMG, sets the fastest lap. Let's see. Is anyone else setting a faster lap time? I don't think Zebra Gamer will, without that front wing. He's kind of lost his cornering ability. But Stray Dog 3 Racing might be able to do it. Well, he stays in 6th position. Prestige Cactus also won't be setting another lap time. His lap is over. Zebra Gamer 89. For it once again, just coming out of Meggetts and Beckett. Going through the long right-hander, the ominous long right-hander, which in GT3 racing is quite hard to get right, but it is a prime overtaking spot. Let's see, what are the results? The results of this session will be Zero taking pole position. Then Pizza Amazing 44 will take second place. From third place will be starting Zebra Gamer. Oh, Pizza Amazing actually received a 5-position penalty. So he'll be starting from 7th place. Maybe a bit ahead because Philip Douglas is, or Dougie's, sorry, also got a 5-position penalty, just like the ones before, or before him, yes. Now switching to the race, waiting for drivers to line up on the grid. I would like my tablet not to turn off every 2 seconds. We'll be going on a quick break just before the race start so that I can get rehydrated because I actually run from work and back into my passion, commentating. So give us a few seconds while everything gets sorted out, and then be right back at the race start. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I am back as well, and as we can see, the formation lab has started. Zero leading the grid. We'll be lining up soon on the grid. But as we can see, taking pole position will be 05875. Following him is none other than Zebra Gamer 89 in his beautiful white Red Bull. Then P3 will be taken by Prestige Cactus in his GR Toyota Haas. Then Mackie J will be following as well, although he seems to be a bit lost and off the pack. Hopefully he can catch up. Then P5 will be Stray Dog 3 Racing in his Red Bull, although he just got disqualified. That is strange. Then P7 will be taken by Philip Douglas. P8 will be Jemmy Boy 8745. Then P9 will be ONCFC 18. And starting from last position will be not FT. But I think we shall stick to the top of the grid. Most probably these people are getting disqualified just because of putting them back to the grid. As we can see the possible strategies, which is only a 1-stop. I'm not sure what is happening to drivers. Hopefully they are just getting put back on the grid. Ooh, someone missed their braking point, and yes, everyone is just getting put back into their grid. That is an interesting tire warming strategy, by the way. Oop, what a perfect stop. So, we are waiting for lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they made them wait a bit too long, but lights are out and away we go! Into the first corner, can they get by? One of the Red Bulls seem to have problems with going through the first corner. Oh, and they are going 3 wide into the chicane! But Xero seems to be managing all of it, and he's still on the top of his game, keeping his P1. But Jemmy Boy had a great start, starting from P7 and jumping up all the way to P3. That Ferrari seems to be quite powerful. Must have got the setup quite right. Maybe not for qualifying, but for racing. Because doing a great qualifying lap is one thing, but keeping a consistent racing pace is another. And let's see if Zero and Zebra Gamer can do it, or will they get beaten by Jemmy Boy? We'll see in the next few seconds. But Jemmy Boy seems to be diving down on the inside. Where are we? Where is Jemmy Boy? He couldn't manage to make the overtake, but he's quite close to the Red Bull ahead and seems to be hitting the apexes quite a lot better than Zebra Gamer 89. And now, side by side, the two cars on the inside manages to make the overtake. Jemmy Boy takes P2. There's another battle between prestigious Cactus and not FT. Cactus started Cactus started in P2. Something must have happened to him. He's also starting on medium tires, unlike most of the grid. We can see that a lot of people... Oh, can we see tires? We cannot see tires? What? Oh, we can. Oh, he started on mediums as well as most people. Something must have went wrong during the race start, because it's quite unusual for a person to drop this much. Now the DRS train has started, and it's lap 2 of 18. And taking the sausage curb is Philippe Douglas. That might not be such a great idea, because it can really mess up your underbody, especially in a Formula 1 car. If you would be in a GT car, I would say yeah, go for it. Although it's still not recommended, because it eats into your lap times. But now, on the outside, with the DRS, Philippe manages to overtake the second McLaren. Oh, what happened to Mackie? Oh, he's in the gravel trap. Mackie had a problem finding his way to the grid as well. But I did not think that he would be having problems with staying on track. So now one of the McLarens wants a slice of the pie as well. Currently in P5 is not FT. Started from the back of the grid, but currently up in P5. And he's actually really close to being in a DRS distance. Philip. Oh, and they are going into the pits. Nearly all cars. While Pizza Amazing was also starting from, I think, P3. Somewhere close to that. He got a 10-second penalty. Oh, he wasn't starting there. Yeah, he got a 5-position penalty. And Mackie has left the session in the meanwhile. So let's see who has pitted. Everyone has pitted except Zero. My question is, can Zero gain enough of an advantage to be ahead of all drivers when he comes out of the pits? Because his racing pace didn't seem to be that bad. Jemmy Boy couldn't overtake him, but this undercut might just eat into his time, as Jemmy Boy seems to be much faster on these new tires. The gap is only 15-14. What is happening to Zero? Oh, we have a safety car. I only saw the caution, my bad. So that is why everyone pitted. It would have been nice to see. That we have a safety car. But I guess we'll have to live with it. So Zero taking his chances out behind the safety car. He couldn't come into the pits just yet. He's in a strategical disadvantage now. Jemmy Boy is just the tail of the Mercedes ahead. I think the two cars have made contact. Hopefully not. I mean, safety car should disable contact. Oh, and Pizza Amazing gets a 3-second penalty. Probably for not following safety car orders. I mean, it is still preseason testing, so no points are awarded anyways. But this can really set a psychological leaderboard up for us. Who is fast, who is not, who will be seeing at the front for the whole season. 5 laps into the race. Safety car is still out. Zero next to the safety car. Two AMGs, 2 Mercedes out in front. Safety car in this lap, as race control tells us. Maybe I just didn't see the safety car. The drivers kind of slowing down, starting to warm their tires. Zero still didn't make his mandatory compound change. So he'll have to fight on his used mediums. It might have been a smart choice to just go out now. And now we are under green. Now we are under green, and Jemmy Boy on his new hard compound tires does a switch back side by side, the two cars into the next corner. Up to the long straight, but DRS is still not enabled. So it's just sheer power and what the settings on the cars are. And on the inside does a switchback Zero. But he does not manage to defend his position. He's still in the slipstream of Jemmy Boy. And that might just be enough for him to make a move back. Ooh, and everyone going off the track. No one could hold their horses. And it seems like Zero is going further and further down. Just losing time to Jemmy Boy. Those new tires really help the Ferrari get ahead and make that gap as large as possible before DRS is enabled again. And now out of the DRS zone is Zero. Okay, now DRS is enabled. Can Zero get any of it? That is the question. After Meggetts and Beckett's, we'll see. But the Ferrari was moving quite strong this part of the track. And Jammy Boy managed to make such a big gap that Zero doesn't get the DRS. Oh, and one of the Aston Martins in the back. I think it was Pizza Amazing. Yes, he's the only Aston Martin currently on track. Just threw it sideways. In the meanwhile, Zero has lost a position. And I think he'll be losing way more than just one position. It might just be the time to pit. Let's see, Zero's tires seem to be way worse than Zebra Gamer 89's. Especially the left side tires, probably because the long right-hander and the lot of chicanes put crazy amounts of pressure. And the pit window is open for the one-stop strategy or softs. But no one was one person was starting on softs, but everyone went to the pit except Zero. Oh, and Zero, I think, damages his front wing. Oh, and another big incident. Zero pushed up one of the Red Bulls. I think it was Philip. It was definitely Philip. Was it? It was maybe Racing Bulls. Wasn't sure because it was a white livery Red Bull or Racing Bulls. But they seem to be quite in the same place, so I think it was Philip in the Racing Bulls. You just did a... Oh! What did Philip do? He just got a 13-second penalty. He cut the whole track. What is happening in this league? And Zero is coming to the pits. Let's see what other battles are unfolding on track. I think there is one between Prestige Cactus and not FT. They are quite close. And he will be in the DRS interval, so he can open his rear wing, while not FT cannot. So the gap will be closing quite fast, even though Prestige Cactus is with a Haas. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Haas car. I am a big Toyota fan and a big American team supporter wherever I go. But I'm not saying it is a slow car, especially because the cars are even this time. But it is interesting to see a Haas in P4 if you follow real life F1. Oh, what is Philip doing? That is absolutely unacceptable on track. Yes, he was disqualified from the session, which is a great thing in this game, that after some time it actually disqualifies you. Unlike in ACC or LMU, you can still stay on track, just get a lot of penalties. only 8 laps left in the race, so we are through more than half of it, and Xero is really struggling. The back, he's gaining time, but he isn't gaining quite enough to actually catch up. I want to check how is our other commentator doing, because for some reason we are doing different live streams. But I still want to see. Could be in the Twitch channel, not Twitch channel, the YouTube channel. Oh, but it isn't there. Okay. Well, I guess it is only me broadcasting this race. Oh, and we shouldn't miss the battle between Not FT. What is happening? Not FT dives down on the inside of Zebra Gamer 89, potentially damaging his front wing and puncturing the left rear tire of Zebra Gamer 89. What is happening? A big puncture for the Red Bull. Or at least that's what I'm seeing. Oh, and Zero retired from the session as well. This strategical small maneuver did not help him. Oh, he might not have an actual puncture. Although it seems like it. But if he cannot feel it, then I guess it's fine. Although he can definitely keep up with the leader. I don't think he actually has a puncture. But he is without DRS though. And the McLaren behind is coming. And yes, he is coming to the pits. I guess he did have a puncture. No, didn't. Okay, this game's broadcasting feature needs to be improved quite a lot. Because Zebra Gamer did not have a puncture at all. Just seemed like he lost his left rear. But everyone else is coming to the pits this time around. So it might have been smart for Xero to just keep the hards and then do a one-stop strategy and still keep racing. But it is his choice, of course. And Not FT and Zebra Gamer 89 come out at the same time, but Not FT closed the gap, and Not FT is warming up his tires quite a lot. He was swerving all around the track. Oh, and everyone is coming to the pits because it is another safety car. Am I missing these safety cars? Jesus Christ. Not on the top of my game today. There is no overtaking. Oh, what is Not FT doing? Well, he got a 10-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. And Zebra Gamer 89 as well. What is happening in this game? This is absolutely chaos. Jesus Christ. So let's see. We are soon restarting the race, and Zebra Gamer will be starting from P1. But he still has a 10-second penalty, just like Not FT. they might just want to serve now, because I think a 10-second penalty to take now is still better before the safety car is ending, and lose the positions than to get the penalty in the end and potentially lose all positions that way, or even be able to gain it back. Not sure what your guys' point of view on that is. Safety car should be ending next lap. We are soon racing again. So safety car in this lap. The safety car is pulling off, and everyone started to warm up their tires. Everyone is swerving, except Zebra Gamer 89. I wanted to say he is just like Kimi Räikkönen, you know, everyone is swerving, but he's just like going straight. He's like, tire warming isn't for me. He'll get warm anyways, but he started to warm them as well. Going through the last chicane and the last few corners before the race starts once again for 5 exciting laps of racing. Oh, and Zebra Gamer throws it! Seems like it isn't his race. Well, Pizza Amazing is again P1, but ooh, Jemmy Boy nearly does the over. What is happening? Full-on carnage for P1, going 4-5 wide, and everyone is colliding with everyone. We can see aerodynamics parts flying everywhere. Oh, what is happening? Pizza Amazing and some other people are absolutely just going for it. Kamikaze drivers. Currently, Zebra Gamer is, I think, way back. At that point, the only thing that he can wish for is another safety car, but I'm not sure if it's coming in the remaining 4 laps. 5 counting this one as well. Stray Dog also left the session. Now it's only up to our last 5 drivers. Half of the grid disappeared mid-race and DRS is enabled. I think the only good racing that we are going to see is now between Prestige Cactus and ONCFC. Let's see, are we going to see an overtake? Prestige Cactus coming with the DRS, having a way better line into the corner, getting closer and closer. But he isn't using all of the track, he just tries to get into the other drivers had, always trying to stay the rear view mirror. Going through Maggots and Beckett's. Let's see if Cactus can keep this gap. Oh, and he gets a 3-second time penalty. Seems like he was cutting the track too much. Got it for multiple warnings. And both of them are coming into the pits. Prestige Cactus makes an overtake, but ultimately lost the position because he was speeding in the pits, getting a 13-second time penalty. And we are seeing way more tire changes than we should. We see the intermediate tires on ONFC. Prestige Cactus, I think, has them as well. Well, only one way to find out. Oh, what is happening between the two drivers again? ONFC again. Severe collision with Prestige Cactus. What is going on in this pre-season testing? Jesus Christ. Just drivers pushing each other to the limit. Like, absolutely to the limit. I hope that the actual races won't be like this, because if they will, I'm afraid that our collaboration will end quite soon. What is happening? Prestige Cactus just pushing Owen CFC off the track. Well, that is one way of defending, I guess. I definitely want to save the highlights from this race if I can and post it. What is Prestige doing? When CFC has left the session. Racing like this as a league owner is crazy, absolutely crazy. I mean, yeah, no points are awarded and Prestige is going to the pits. Can he slow down in time? Like, yes, he can. Oh, I did. The Cactus is still in the pits, serving his time penalty. Feel like they only served the 10. Cactus is out again. And not FT was in the pits as well, as we can see the McLaren leaving the pits. What is happening with Jemmy Boy? Everyone is on intermediate. The slight rain, which sadly we cannot see. What is happening? Everyone is just going slow next to each other. It's safety car again? Oh, definitely not. What is this? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ on a motorbike. What in the actual flip is happening? I swear, I think we might be seeing a better race in an online lobby. What is happening? Everyone just cutting the track. Prestige getting a 20-second time penalty for cutting the track 2 times. And nearly dive bombing Zebra Gamer 89. I thought Zebra doesn't have a chance, but it seems like he does. But now he definitely has a puncture, some kind of aerodynamical disadvantage, while Jemmy Boy is in the front, but he still has a 3-second time penalty to lose. Oh, and we can see the first few drops of rain on the cameras. What is happening? Seems like Zebra Gamer's engine just gave out from the too many collisions. I'm not sure what to say. Seems like Jemmy Boy will be the winner of first ever preseason testing race. Should have been in Qatar, by the way. Thank you, Marvadas. Wishing us a nice race. Well, as you can see, this is what we got in the end. A full-on carnage. Now Jemmy Boy just has to finish the race. I guess I'll be joining the Discord soon, after we can see the unofficial results, because I think a lot more penalties will be handed out, or maybe not. At this point, who cares? It was just a preseason testing. Well, they definitely tested how the car physics work in the F125 game, and how the brake physics work, definitely. Or the braking physics, or the, you know, crash physics. So, Jemmy Boy finished the race, and soon Prestige Cactus will as well. So they'll be our only two finishers. Prestige still managed to get a P2 at the end. And Jemmy Boy wins the race. Would my driver of the day be? I think Zebra Gamer. He was the only one who wasn't trying to kamikaze everyone else. Prestige is P2, and I think Zebra Gamer P3. So, congratulations to the race winner, Jemmy Boy. We can see the Ferrari team so happy. So yeah, Jemmy Boy won the race. Fastest lap was Zebra Gamer. The driver of the day is Jemmy Boy. For some reason, my driver of the day would be Zebra Gamer. The most overtakes was Jemmy Boy, and the cleanest driver is Jemmy Boy as well, somehow. I mean, yeah, he wasn't a kamikaze driver either, so I guess works out. So the final race results are, I guess we won't see. It was Jemmy Boy, Prestige, Zebra Gamer, Not FT, Owen, CFC, and the rest. So let's see, can we get some interviewees? Can we get some interviewees in? I'll just write the general. So, go left in the lobby, but this was our only race for today. I'll wait for approximately 4 minutes, get some interviewees in. Hello, Xero, how are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, pal. Not bad.
So, I'm not sure if you want to be interviewed. If you do,
Yeah, I can't lie. I tried causing damage to cause a safety car to switch things up a little bit because everyone asked me to. Um, Everyone's basically just used the practice session as a good laugh. So,
yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
we
that's the end of
saw.
it, really.
We definitely saw. I
Yeah.
was like, Jesus Christ, nearly every
No,
lap for
the
the.
race will be really clean. I promise. The race will be mega clean.
Yeah. I mean, it was a practice session overall, so I don't think I am worried about that. I'm sorry, I cannot speak. Um.
Yeah.
So yeah, but what happened with the safety car? How come you didn't pit? We didn't see where you were on track, so that kind of messed you up.
Yeah, I didn't really have time to think about the best strategy. So by the time everyone was pitting, I'd already gone past the pit entry. So
Okay. So that
yeah,
was kind
just
of
not
the
enough time to really think about it.
yeah, that was kind of the race ending strategy mistake that happened, but it is still preseason testing, so it doesn't really matter. But it is good that it happened now and not
Yeah.
on an actual event.
Yeah, but at least I got pole.
Exactly. Do you have anything else to
But
share?
you should probably ask Jamie some questions.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you should probably ask Jamie some questions though. He's probably the fastest driver here.
Hello, Jemmy boy. It's nice to have you here as well. We saw you being the cleanest, fastest, and yeah, race-winning driver on track today. How are you feeling?
I mean, I feel pretty good. I think we all agree that wasn't the best showing of all of us, but we all agreed in the voice call that towards the end, let's just all have it out for each other, and we did. I would say the only thing that I was like, I wish it was all serious because then I could have showed my quali pace. I didn't get a chance to do that. Um, so I mean, Zoro, the slow guy, probably wouldn't have had pole.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I can't lie. I didn't do any practice, unlike anyone else. So
I haven't touched it.
yeah, neither have I. That setup is old. That setup's from like when the game first came out, pretty much. Like a month into the fresh game.
And also one last question to you, Jemmy boy. In the beginning of the race, did you think that you are going to win, or was that just an absolute surprise towards the end because it was like a lot of position changes have happened? Let's just say that.
I'd say everyone was saying like our mediums will be the best tire to start on. Obviously, in terms of long term, like if that was a natural race, I would have started on mediums because it just gives me like the longer tire wear, and I probably would have slowly climbed up the grid. But I know like because of what happened in quality and then obviously the practice, there was going to be a safety car at this like near the beginning. So starting on softs, I made my way up to the grid, and I think by turn 3 I was P3, and I think even when I started on the softs, I kind of knew I was going to win from there.
But yeah, we saw that. I was actually quite surprised to see your Ferrari up in P3 after the first corner, going 3 wide with Cyro, and I think it wasn't Prestige, it was
Douglas.
Zebra Gamer, I think.
Oh yeah, that was a very awkward corner because it was I don't know how to explain it because I knew that I was going to go for a move there, but it was on the outside line, and everyone knows that the outside line's a lot more tricky to actually slow down in. I got slowed down in the end, but not as much as I like to, so I did lose a bit of time. Probably could have made a position the next corner, but I'm happy with it in the end.
Okay, congratulations for your race win. Enjoy it, and I think that was it for the interviews. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, and see you tomorrow for the GT2, GT4 multi-class.